Right, now we're coming to the most routine racing, which will cover a lot of things about your driving. And I mean your driving. So my driving is different than anyone's, and your driving is different than anyone else. So I'm not gonna tell you how to drive your car. No, that's up to you. You choose how you drive your car. You choose how you drive your driving lanes, because you are you. You know you better how you like to drive. I don't. And for what you know by yourself is your lanes might be faster than anyone else's racing lines. It's just giving a testing go. For real, it's just what you have to do. But for the routine though, it is basically how you focusing on your driving, that you should always look around the apexes. Take for example around the corners, you should always be ready for anything. And that comes into our routine, that you should be ready and have a good preparation for, because routine will automatically work in your brain. Your brain will work everything for you while you focusing on driving. If something happening on track, your own routine will automatically let go of the throttle and tapping the brakes, gear down, and find a way through the wreck of the collisions. That is a routine. So if you have been behind a lot of the backfield, where I have been all the time, you will learn how to avoid faster. But if you're always in front, it will be a little bit harder to make that into a routine to avoid crashes. But if you have been around a lot of aggressive drivers, or a lot of things that people is driving differently, that's basically a thing, you know, it's different. But everything can make you a better driver by practicing your own routine. Be ready if something happening, or someone else is braking earlier, or you're getting information there is a yellow flag, you know what to do. You should always be prepared to get that routine inside of your memory, because your memory will always remember that routine, that okay, there's a wreck, okay, brake, get down, and find your way through the route of the driving, through the crashes. And same thing with the rally, you gearing, backing down, listening to the co-driver. That is a different level of driving, because if you're rallying, you have to brake a lot, trail braking and gas, and keep everything up and running. It's not much of a difference of road racing. Is this basically the same thing? You're trail braking and gassing up. So it's basically a routine you have to build for everything on how you drive and how you react to races. That will also make you a better understanding for what is happening around you. If something is wrecking around you, you will at least take a better calmness and easiness of what happened between you and other drivers. If someone is colliding you by a mistake, you won't heat up. Get that into a routine, that you don't heat up, that okay, something happened, let's watch the replay. Always watch the replay if you are involved into a wreck and see what happened. What could have been done different? What should you have done differently? Always check that replay. Get it into your routine. And for where you're looking on the driving is you constantly searching, for example, for braking points, your turning points, your when should I brake, where should I turn, and all of that. It's you have to find, for example, a sign or a curb on the track, or simply just find anything around the track that is not being destroyed while racing. For example, ACC, those signs, braking signs, is literally gonna break away if people hit it. So find anything else but that to breaking point. Even a lamp could be your breaking point in the games or Sims. That will also be a good to have in a routine. If you're using the helping racing line, it doesn't teach you that, sure, but it will not help you either to understand and learn the track as well, because your eyes and brain will just following that line whenever you have to brake because it shows red line and so on. I do not recommend to get used to that thing, because it doesn't make you a better driver, but it will at least give you a routineness of how the track is going. But once you turn it off, you don't remember a thing. Because of that is you haven't found your own braking point around the track. So the racing line doesn't help you about anything. Just turn it off. It's a better way to turn it off, drive around the track, and learn it the hard way. That is basically what you should do. And that's the fastest and better way to make an understanding of a track. I do that all the times, even on track I've never driven on before. And it gives me a better understanding of the track. And my braking points, turning points, everything is working correctly once you have driven the few laps around the track. And it will be a routine for the track next time you're driving on it. So it's basically how you drive with routine. How you make yourself a good driver with routine is just practice. Practice everything. You have to go through everything. You have to go through collisions, find a better way, pay attention, for example, to wrecks, where the cars are going. You have to understand the physics of that. That okay, they're going crashing there. Okay, there's the door. Or if you see it's not an opportunity, then you have to go on the grass or go the terrifying road around the wrecks to get on with the racing. So yeah. Lastly though, that we should at least talk about should be exercise. And that is what we should go on now. Exercise. It will be a short one. Right. Exercise it's a good thing. It's a good healthy thing for you to do, even if you do sim racing. Exercise will help you keeping your at least that you will get less fatigue when you are racing. And you should exercise your arms. If you want to have more balance on the steering, you can carry a weight to hold it up and steer around and focus on one thing. Find a thing to focus on. And once you have done probably, let's say, 20 seconds on focusing straight forward, and then you change position, looking directly another way, Now you're fucking focusing on the lens and the camera, and you're staring like so. Another 20 seconds. And then you're doing the opposite. That will teach you how you will turn your head to build that routine. That's a good exercise. I'm doing it a lot. You could also just teach yourself to look forward, and if you're sitting in front of your screen, then you can focus in the mid screen and turn your eyes to the other side of the screen, on the corner of the screen, and look directly, but you're not turning your head, just the eyes, to teach yourself to look around, up and down, and be more focused in that part. That's a really good exercise. But if you have a big screen or triple screen, just focus on your own single screen. But if you are on triple screen, then you can teach yourself to look aside this much. If you have a triple screen that is going side by side like this, so on, then you will teach yourself to look aside like this, and so on. That is basically that exercise. You should exercise, go to the gym, swim pools, anything just to keep your fit at all time. And if you are lucky to get into a real racing car and drive it yourself, or getting a seat into a real racing car, you are more fit to get into that car. And they don't have to push you so goddamn hard to exercise your neck or your strength or focus on how you're driving. That is basically the exercise. You can also exercise your neck muscles just for the G-force. If you are lucky, you never know. But always keep your exercise up, and please don't be ahead of yourself, but it will at least give you an understanding what the real drivers are going for and doing in their own life, or because the real racing is quite a lot different than sim racing. They'll respect their drivers that is doing this real, they're sacrificing their lives. So I thank them for the sacrificing for the lives with the driving and giving us a good show and good looking cars. So I think I covered up basically everything. I said 10, but in the last video, last Wednesday, so this is basically those that is very important, what I have understood. But for this moment, I think I should end this video here. It went to be a long video, but I think it's gonna be a good one, I hope. And I'll see you in the next video. If you want another video that is different, or if you have anything in your ideas or question, please let me know in the comments below. If you want more information or help with force feedback with, or what I'm using for force feedback on each sim, please let me know, and I'll probably make a updated video for some of the sims I have. I don't have everything, but I will do so. Until next time, guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.